Are you a psychologist looking to start your own private practice? In today's video, I am going to talk to you about how to form a psychological corporation in just 5 steps. Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm the managing attorney here at Molai Law, where we help entrepreneurs just like you start your businesses without having to deal with the complicated legal forms. Our done-for-you service is backed by over 2,800 plus 5-star Google reviews, and we can help you start your business too. The purpose of these videos are to provide you with as much guidance as possible. So if you haven't already, please make sure you hit the like, subscribe, as well as the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. Now, if you're a psychologist who lives in California, there is an act that you may or may not be aware of. It's called the AB5 Act. California passed the AB5 Act, and in passing the AB5 Act, required professionals such as psychologists to form a professional corporation as opposed to a typical LLC, a limited liability company. If you don't know what an LLC is, the LLC is the easiest, most simplest business structure to operate and run. That's why the LLC is one of the main choices when it comes to entrepreneurs. However, professionals are not able to use LLCs in their business, specifically psychologists. And it's because of this, psychologists are required to form a professional corporation. Now, psychologists may find themselves forming a professional corporation for many different reasons. The two main reasons are: one, they want to be able to start their own private practice, and two, they want to be able to enter into some sort of 1099 agreement with an employer. And so with that general context out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the 5 steps to properly take in order to register a psychological corporation. The first step you're going to want to take is you're going to want to submit the articles of incorporation. Keep in mind, when it comes to a psychological corporation, there is a specific document that the Secretary of State requires. This document will ask for the company name, business address, registered agent address, and the amount of shares the corporation will have. Keep in mind, the name is very important because the name must be compliant with the Psychological Licensing Board. Do keep that in mind. Once you submit the articles of incorporation for the psychological corporation, Secretary of State, they take approximately 4 to 6 weeks, then send you back your documents, in which you'll go to the second step, which is applying for your EIN number. If you're not too familiar with an EIN number, it's a business tax ID number. A lot of people like to view the EIN number as a social security number of a business, so that's a good way to view it. The EIN number is required in order to open a business bank account, and you're able to get the EIN number from the IRS. If you have a social security number or you have an ITIN number, you're able to apply for the EIN number online from the IRS. Once the EIN number is applied, the psychological bylaws must then be drafted. And if you're not familiar with bylaws are an internal document that displays your ownership in the company as well as your various roles, officer roles. So that will include president, vice president, treasurer, as well as secretary. Following the drafting of the psychological corporation will be the opening of a business bank account. Now, it's very important to make a note that each bank provides and offers something a little bit different. However, once a business bank account is established, the final step will be to apply for the necessary business license. The business license is county specific, so make sure to reach out to your specific county in order to determine the specific type of business license required to administer psychological services. If you happen to have any questions about anything that I talked about in today's video, make sure you click the link in the description box below to book your free call with a professional who can help you understand more about how to start your own psychological corporation. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit the like, subscribe, as well as the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. It's time to invest in yourself. It's time to rise.